Welcome to Talkpoint, your trusted source for the latest USA and world headlines. Quick, clear, and reliable updates every 2 hours. Israel is pressing ahead with its military campaign in Gaza as the conflict continues to claim lives and deepen the humanitarian crisis. Airstrikes and ground operations have intensified with reports of rising civilian casualties and widespread displacement across the territory. International aid organizations warn that essential supplies, including food, medicine, and fuel, remain in short supply. Alongside the fighting in Gaza, new diplomatic tensions have emerged between Israel and Egypt. According to reports, Israeli leaders have urged the United States to closely monitor Egyptian military activity in the Sinai Peninsula. Israeli officials say they are concerned about recent construction projects and increased Egyptian troop deployments in the area. They argue that such moves could potentially alter the security balance set by the historic 1979 peace treaty. The Sinai Peninsula holds deep strategic importance. Under the peace accord, Egypt agreed to limit heavy military deployments in the region in exchange for the normalization of relations with Israel. Any perceived change in that balance are closely watched by both countries as well as by Washington. In response, Egyptian officials have rejected Israel's concerns. They state that military activity in Sinai is entirely defensive, aimed at protecting Egypt's border and preventing the movement of armed groups. Cairo has also emphasized its full commitment to the peace treaty, describing it as a cornerstone of the regional stability. Observers note that monitoring in Sinai has become more limited in recent years. The multinational observer force responsible for overseeing compliance with the treaty has reduced its visibility in some areas. This makes independent verification of claims on both sides more challenging. For the United States, the issue presents a sensitive diplomatic challenge. Washington has long maintained close security ties with both Israel and Egypt. So far, US officials have not issued a public statement about Israel's request, but diplomatic channels are said to be active. Analysts warn that any erosion of trust between Israel and Egypt could complicate efforts to manage the Gaza conflict and border regional stability. Egypt, which shares a border with Gaza, has already expressed strong concerns about the humanitarian crisis and the possibility of mass displacement of Palestinians into Sinai. As the fighting in Gaza continues and as questions grow over military activity in Sinai, the region faces a heightened risk of miscalculation. For now, both Israel and Egypt insist they remain committed to peace, but the tensions highlight just how fragile that peace can be in a time of war. You are watching Talkpoint, the point where news talks. Stay informed, stay ahead, subscribe now and hit the bell icon because the next update is coming in just 2 hours.